This weekend, it's the Haysville Sommerfest. Thank you for joining us for WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. Joining me in the studio is Pastor Charla Grieves. She is the president, or the chairman, is the president? The president of the Haysville Ruritan Club that puts on the Haysville Sommerfest. Pastor, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, we want to point out, you are the pastor of St. Paul's in Haysville. Okay,
yes.
Right there at the corner of Haysville. Now, in Haysville, this weekend is a great event. Let's talk about the Haysville Sommerfest. Kind of, first of all, some of the history of the Haysville Sommerfest.
The Sommerfest has been going on for 51 years, so it's been an event that started way back and has just grown through the years, and it brings the whole community into a time of music and food and fellowship and games. And so it's been going on quite a long time.
Now, has the Haysville Ruritan Club existed that long and put this on, or is it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
Haysville Ruritan is a long-time club as well.
Yes.
Okay, Let's talk about each of the events that go on, because I know the Haysville Sommerfest people have a really great time, and it starts Friday.
Yes, it starts Friday evening. The food line opens at 5 o'clock. The kids' games start at 5 o'clock. There's a kiddie and adult tractor pull, and WBDC will be having a cornhole tournament starting at 6. The band for that evening starts at 7:30. It's No Plan B, and it will play until 10:30. On Saturday, starting at 8 a.m. in the morning, there's a wiffle ball tournament. Food lines open at 4, of course, kids' games. At 5, there's a full tumble cheer performance by the Du Bois cheerleaders. Then the park board's going to see how good they are at cornhole.
Okay.
They may not be as good as the WBDC. There is band that night will be the 86 until 11:30, and at 10 there's the grand raffle drawing.
Okay.
And so there's a lot of things going along. Foods include fried pork chops, barbecued chicken. There's always a hamburger line. Brats, elephant ears, cobbler ice cream, lemon shake-ups. A lot of good food to enjoy.
And I think a lot of times the reason people go to the fest is because of the food.
Oh, I think so, yes, yes.
Now, do you run out of food?
Yes, and we prefer to run out than have any left.
Oh, yes.
The goal is to run out right when people are done coming.
Right.
So part of the expertise is figuring out just how many chops to order, how many chickens, and all that good thing. Yeah.
And you said the food line starts at what time each night?
5 o'clock on Friday night and 4 o'clock on Saturday night.
And because people come for the food, what's the price and what are you getting?
You get either a golden fried chicken. You can get a half a chicken. You can get a quarter of a chicken.
Okay.
It can be white or dark meat. Or you can have a pork chop served with dressing, coleslaw, and green beans.
Okay. And are there any carryouts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of carryouts.
All right.
That's quite permissible.
Now, I noticed you didn't mention beer garden, but you had, right?
No beer garden.
There is no beer garden.
No
There
beer
is-
garden,
there is
no
an-
alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is the band that'll be playing on a stage, and people dancing, having a good time. Should they bring their own chairs, or is there picnic
There's
tables set up?
picnic tables.
Okay.
Yes, plenty of places to sit. If you want to bring your own chair because it's comfortable, feel free to do that.
And this is held at the Haysville Park.
Yes.
Okay, Haysville is not a metropolis. However, just to give people an idea, if they're going to come to Haysville, what's the best ways to get there and how to find the park?
Come right into the caution light where 231 crosses Haysville Road. Go west and go down, and then you'll make a left, kind of an alley road, and it goes right back to the park.
Okay, now one of the events is the WBDC Cornhole Tournament of Champions. I think this might be the 4th leg of our tournament throughout the summer, and if somebody wants to pre-register, you can call WBDC at 683-4144, or easiest number to remember, 634-WBDC, 634-9232, and pre-register. It saves you $5. If not, you can show up that day, that night, I should say, on Friday night, and play as well, and not be pre-registered. We even have an amateur division so that kids can play if they would like to.
Oh, that's
so
wonderful.
we make it so that the younger people, or like a mom and a son, or a father and a son want to play, we just can't give money to somebody under 18. That's why we have that amateur division.
Right,
Okay.
right.
But there's also other kids' games and things too for people.
Oh yeah, they have all kinds of things going on for the kids. They set up some booths and have a lot of fun with the children. So there's plenty of things for adults and children, and a lot of it is just sitting around talking, listening to music. eating good food and knowing your children are off having a good time.
Friends getting together is what it
Yes,
really can
friends,
be.
it's a very just getting the community together.
Okay, now speaking of the community, you have the Haysville Ruritan Club. Let's talk about the club a little bit. You are the chairman. How many members do you have, and where do your members come from?
They come basically from Harbison Township. There's 17 active members, a small club, but very dynamic. A lot of what we do is for the community. Ruritan actually means, Rui means open country, Tan means small town, Ruritan. That's where the name comes from. And so it's really to build up fellowship and help the community. Some of the proceeds from the Sommerfest go to the park board. We donate that so that the park can continue functioning. Beautiful park for such a small town. We give scholarships. We hold benefits for people in need. We help out in any way we can, make sure the street lights stay on, all those good things.
Okay, all to keep the city of Haysville, town of Haysville, village of Haysville?
I call it a town.
Okay, we'll call it a town. And again, the Haysville Sommerfest it's 51 years, is that right? 51 years.
Yes.
Is this Friday and Saturday. Is parking a problem? Parking ever an issue?
No, parking's not an issue. A gentleman who lives next door to the Sommerfest has a big lot, and he allows us to park on his backyard if we need to. So parking's not an issue.
Again, the beauty of a small town, everybody kind of pitches in and does a lot like this.
Yes, everybody helps out.
Okay, and again, the chicken dinners start Friday at what time?
Friday at 5.
Okay, and Saturday
at 4.
Okay.
Yes.
And great chicken or
pork chops.
Right.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Is there anything you'd like to add about that?
Well, there is a hamburger stand
okay.
for, if the little ones sometimes don't want to eat a big dinner. And as I said, carry out, so you can always eat part of it, take it home if it's too much. But it's a wonderful event, and people like to come from around the area and come back and see people they haven't seen for a while.
I guess, you're kind of touching on a question. What does the Haysville Sommerfest mean to Haysville and I guess Harbison Township?
I think it's an opportunity to get together with everybody, have fun, see people, and sit down and just talk to people. You know how it is in the world. We all see each other at weddings and funerals. Here's a chance just to get together and have a good time.
All right, the Haysville Sommerfest this Friday and Saturday in Haysville, Indiana. Thank you to Pastor Charla Grieves, who has been our guest, who is the chairman of the Haysville Ruritan Club, Haysville Sommerfest, Friday and Saturday. Hope to see you there. Thank you for being our guest, and thank you for watching WJTS in Form. We are local people watching local people.